warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Math, Grade 6. Today we will continue our revision for midterm exam, Term 3. Fine. Who can read exercise number 4, please?
Me, Mr.
Okay, Falah.
Random workers in an office building that is shaped like a rectangle brace with the dimensions shown. What is the volume of the building?
Okay, thank you, Falah. Printer works in an office building that is shaped like a rectangular prism with the dimensions shown. What is the volume of the building? I want from all to read the question again, and here we have, as you see, the figures, and here we have the dimensions. I want from all to try to find the volume. Try to find the volume and tell me what is your answer. Start, please.
Mr. My answer is 5,775 yards square.
Okay, thank you, Khalid.
Mr. My answer is 5,775 yard cube.
Thank you, Daniel.
Mr. My answer 5,757 yard cube.
Thank you, Falah. Who has different answer? Okay, check with me. We want to find the volume. V equal length times width times height. As you see, this is the length, 17 and 1 over 2. We can write as a fraction or we can write as a decimal, the same idea. So we can write it 17.5 as a decimal times the width, 15,
times 22
times the height will be 22
equals
we can
5,775 yard cube.
Great. So the answer will be 5,775 yard cubic. Who has a question here in this idea?
Miss, it is Mr. It is 5,775 yard cube. Yard cube.
Yes.
No, Mr.
Who has any question here? No questions? Okay. Who can read exercise number 10, please?
Mr. Me.
Okay.
The rectangular prism shown has a volume of 117 cubic feet. What is the length of the prism?
What is your name?
Omar Ashraf.
Thank you, Omar. Great. Okay, I want from all to read the question again, then try to find the length of the prism. Start, please.
Mr. My answer is 9 feet.
Okay, thank you, Khalid. Who has different answer?
It's 9 feet.
Mr. The answer will be 9 feet.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Omar. Who has different?
The answer is 9 feet.
What is your name?
Muhammad Hamada.
Okay, thank you, Muhammad. Who has different answer? Okay, check with me, please. The first step, write the formula. Volume equal length times width times height. Then substitution. We have the volume will be 117 cubic feet.
117.
So write here 117 equal. The length here, as you see, value times the width, as you see, 2 times the height will be 6.5.
6.5. It equals 13.
So here we have equation. At the first multiply here 2 times 6.5 will be.
13.
So we have here 117 equal 13 times length.
Divide 13, divide 13.
117 by 13 and it will be 9.
So divide here by 13, the coefficient, and divide here by 13. So 13, 1 and
9 feet.
and here 117 divided by 13 will be 9 feet.
And this is the length.
This is the length. Who has any question here?
No one.
Who can read exercise number 9 here?
Can I read this one?
Ashraf.
Okay, Muhammad
My name is-
Hamad.
Kenya is using glass to construct a tank that is shaped like a rectangular prism for her gecko. Use the net to determine the minimum amount of glass she will need to construct the tank.
Thank you, Muhammad. As you see, we have here the net. I want from all to find the surface area here. Start, please.
Mr. My answer is 1055.32 inch square.
Okay, thank you, Khalid. Who has different answer?
Mister, can I say my answer?
Yes, tell me please.
Mine is 1.055.32 inch square.
Thank you. Who has different answer?
Mister,
Yes.
Mister, at last when we want to when I have all the numbers of all of the shapes here, the two shapes, I divide them or plus them or minus.
Okay, check with me. Listen to me to know what you do. We want to find the surface area represent S. When you want to find the surface area for each figure, you can find the areas inside these figures, the areas of each face. So as you see here, we have this face and this face. These two faces here congruent, means they have the same area. So multiply by 2 because you have two congruent areas here. Then what is the type of the face? The type of the face here, as you see, will be rectangle. And the area of the rectangle, length times width. What is the length here? 14.2. And what is the width here? Will be
4.5.
4.5.
plus the area of this face and the area of this face. Also, here we have two congruent faces, means two congruent areas. So multiply by 2.
Multiply by 2.
Then what is the type of this face? This is rectangle. How to find the rectangle? Length times width.
Times width.
And the length will be 24.8
And the width is 4.5.
times the width will be 4.5
4.5
plus. And here we have this face and this face also. We have two congruent faces, means two congruent areas. So also multiply by 2.
Multiply by 2.
And what is the type? What is the type of this face?
Rectangle. Rectangle.
Length will be 24.8
14.2
times the width. This
Time.
side equal this side equal this side, so will be 14.2.
14.2.
Now we can calculate. Here we have the first operation. As you see here, we have 2 times 14.2 times 4.5 will be 100.
Equals 127.8.
127.8.
Great. Plus the second operation here, we have 2 times 24.8 times 4.5. So the answer
Equals 223.2.
great, Daniel. Plus the third operation here, we have 2 times 24.8 times 14.2.
Equals 704.32.
55.32.
748.
Great. Then we can add to find the total. As you see here, we have 120.8
1,055.32 inch square.
excellent. So the total will be 1055.32.
55.32.
Inch square.
Squared. Great. Who has any question here?
No one.
Yes, do you have any question?
This is inch square. How do I know it? What do I put?
When you want to find the area of the surface area, use the squared because you have two dimensionals. As you see, just you have length, width, length, width. If we want to find the volume, use cubic because we have three dimensionals, length, width, and height. Okay?
Okay.
All of these exercises, the same idea. Okay, use the net to find the surface area of the triangular prism. Here we have, as you see, triangular prism, and here we have the net, and I want to from all to find the surface area here. Start, please.
Mr. I am Khalid. My answer is 161 feet square.
Thank you, Khalid. Who has different answer?
Mr. I am Muhammad Hamada. My answer is 161 feet square.
Thank you, Muhammad. Who has different answer?
Omar Ashraf, and my answer is 164 feet square.
Thank you, Omar. طيب check with me. We want to find the surface area. Represent S equal. As you see here, I will start from here. Here we have triangle, and here we have the congruent triangle. So we have two congruent areas, so multiply by 2 times the area of the triangle. As you remember, the area of the triangle 1/2 multiply by the base. The base will be 5.
This will be 9.
Multiply by the height. The height will be 7 plus. Now we want to find the area of this face. The type of this face will be rectangle, length times.
Rectangle.
So 9 the length times 6 the width.
6. No, plus 6.
Now we want to find the area of this face. Also we have here length times width. 6 times 5. 6 times 5. And finally we want to find the area of this face. 7 times 6. 7 times 6. Now we can calculate. 2 times half. 2 times half will be 1. And 5 times 7 will be 35. Plus 9 times 6 will be 54. Plus 6 times 5 will be 30.
30.
Plus 7 times 6
6,
will be 40.
6 times 7, 42.
Now we can add the all of these areas. We have 35 plus 54 plus 30 plus 42.
161 feet square.
Great. So the answer will be 161 feet squared.
Mr. I have a question.
Yes. What is your name?
Muhammad Hamada.
Okay, Muhammad.
For example, I have 5 multiplied by 7. After that, I have to put a plus. Why
Muhammad,
did you put the plus after 5 multiplied by 7?
can you repeat your question? Your voice not clear, please.
Why did you put a plus after 5 multiplied by 7?
Here, at the first operation here, we solved the area of the two congruent rectangles. Then we want to find the next face. The next face. The next face will be here. So we want to add this area. So we use a plus because here add. Then we want to find the second face. So we want to add this area. So we use a plus. We use a plus to add the second area. Okay, Muhammad?
Yes, thank you, Mr.
Welcome. Who has any question? Right. Use the net to find the surface area of the triangular prism in square meters. As you see here, we have triangular prism, and here we have the net. Here's the same idea of the previous example. I want from all to try to find the surface area. Start, please.
Mister, the answer is 120 meters square.
Great, Daniel, thank you. Who was different answer?
My answer is 120 meters square, Mister. My name is Muhammad Hamada.
Thank you, Muhammad. Who was different answer?
Mr. My answer is 120 meters square.
Thank you, Omar. Okay, check with me, please. We want to find the surface area, represent S. Start from here. We have two congruent triangles. So multiply by 2 times the area of the triangle, 1/2, multiply by the base. The base of the triangle will be 6.
6 times 4.
Times the height of the triangle will be 4. Plus. Why would we put the plus here? Because we want to add the second area. We want to add the second area. The second area here, as you see, this face congruent with this face. And the type rectangle. So length times width. So put here 2 times
Times
the length
6
6
times
times
5
the width will be 5.
Times 5.
Then
equals
put the plus because we want to add the last area here. This face. Also the type here rectangle.
6 times 6.
Or a square, sorry, square, because here 6 and here 6, so this is square. So how to find the area of the square? Multiply side by side, so 6 times 6. Then we can calculate. Here 2 times 1/2 will be 1, and 6 times 4 will be 24, plus 6 times 5, 30, 30 times 2 will be 60,
60
plus, and 6 times 6 will be 36.
36 equals 120 meters square.
Thank you.
120 meters square.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, Omar.
Why are you not dividing or multiplying 2 times 1/2?
2 times 1/2, when you want to multiply whole number by fraction, the rule said you can here put the denominator 1, then multiply the numerator by numerator. 2 times 1 will be 2, and denominator by denominator, 1 times 2 will be 2. Then you can divide. 2 divided by 2 will be what? Will be 1. Okay?
Okay,
So
Mr.
the product here will be 1. Yes.
This one you didn't put it between the 24 and 60, 36.
Here?
Yeah.
Here, because we want to find the area of the square. How to find the area of the square? Side times side. This 6 and this 6. 6 times 6. 6 times 6 will be 36. Okay, Omar?
Okay.
Welcome. Okay, this is our revision today. Let us to take attendance, then you can leave. بطي.
نعم أستاذ.
علي. حمد علي.
نعم أستاذ.
حمد سالم. حمدان الكعبي. حمدان الكعبي. حمدان الكعبي. خالد خليل.
نعم مستر.
دانيال.
نعم مستر.
سعيد محمد.
نعم مستر.
سلطان علي. سلطان علي.
نعم أستاذ عندنا علي.
سلطان علي.
نعم أستاذ.
موجود. طيب سلطان غازي.
أستاذ أنت حطيت فيه على حمد سؤال.
عامر أحمد.
نعم أستاذ.
عبد الله الجابري. عبد الله محمد الحمادي.
أستاذ أنا عبد الله.
نعم مستر.
عبد الله راشد موجود. نعم.
مستر يطلع اسمه يطلع.
نعم. عبد الله الحبابي.
مستر عادي أطلع.
اللي طلع اسمه يطلع يا ابني. عبد الله الأحبابي. عمر الشامسي. عمر أشرف. عمر علي.
أستاذ. نعم أستاذ.
فلاح.
نعم أستاذ.
محمد أحمد الحمادي.
الاسم الصوت.
محمد سعيد السريحي.
نعم أستاذ.
محمد حمادة. مطوع.
Yes mister I am here. محمد حماد.
نعم
منصور.
أستاذ.
منصور علي. منصور علي. Okay, this is our video today. Thank you for your listening.
عبد الله موجود.
نعم.
أنا عمر عبد الله.
عمر الشامسي.
إيه.
طيب. Okay, this is our video today. Thank you for your listening. Have a nice day. See you next week, inshallah. Have a nice weekend. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.